Welcome back. This is SJPorr 2019 round 2. I'm not teacher Laura, that is my wife. She uses this space to teach online. So ambiance. This is beer ID number 64F-RD2-M27. Beer style just says sour. 5.5% ABV. Pumped to get into this for a couple different reasons. Love sours. This one looks pretty hazy still, but I think it's because it's bottle conditioned, which I'm impressed by already. So let's jump into this. Nice. Let's see how we go. Really light yellow straw color. Oh man, the carb looks amazing on this. Ooh, all the feels. All the feels from the carb. And the appearance is wonderful. So it looks a little dull here on camera, but it is a really nice, I mean, it is very hazy. You can't really see through it much, but it's not detractor. It's actually kind of enticing the way it is. The bubbles in the head are really fine and tightly packed. Very impressed. You've got a really nice kind of almost moose-like head on the top. Pulling at my heartstrings here so far. But looks really nicely carved. I do believe this is bottle conditioned. So let's get a nose. Ooh, I smell like passion fruit. Ooh. Interesting. I don't even know how to describe that. You may get a hint of tartness on the nose, but some of it's kind of a lemony lactic character. So I think that's where I'm interpreting the lacticness, because it's got a little hint of lemon. Kind of a hint of lemon and passion fruit and almost a slight hint of coconut. It's very kind of tropical, but not in the sense of like mango papaya tropical. It's more like passion fruit, kind of coconut. It's really, really interesting. I'm excited to get into this one. Cheers. Whoa. This one's fun. I'm going to have a hard time describing this. What is that flavor? This is tasty. The taste follows the nose really closely. You get some of the same kind of like passion fruit, coconut, almost kind of meringue like lemony meringue notes to it. That's straight up delicious. Although I don't find it very tart. I don't find it very sour. It's probably because you've got some of these other kind of dominant tropical flavors that are kind of pushing that out a little bit. It also comes across kind of sweet, and it may not be sweet as in it's not sweet like it's got a ton of sugar left, but the flavor profiles in it are kind of bringing a perception of sweetness to it. Because it's not like it sticks to your tongue or kind of coats your mouth or anything. By the way, I'm friggin' in love with the carb. I think this is probably one of the worst beer reviews I've ever done, in that I'm tasting something and I cannot put words to it. This beer is phenomenally delicious. It is not what I expected at all. Again, one, because it's not very tart. Two, it comes off as almost more of like a dessert beverage. Typically, you only think of stouts that way. This almost has some of that pastry stout kind of character in a light, ever so slightly tart, bottle conditioned like goodness, but it has a hint of sweetness to the end, almost like you're almost like a lemon pie. Like it's kind of lemon pie with a little coconut in there and kind of a spritz of like a passion fruit tropical character. It's amazing. Mouthfeel is really nice. It's actually pretty full. It's got a medium to medium full mouthfeel to it. Woo. I'll say this: it is commercial quality beer. It is. You put this in a can, and don't hate me if it wasn't your intent to be like this, but if you put this in a can, in tall boy cans, this thing would fly off shelves. It's really, really phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Not my favorite thing in the world. It's not like my wheelhouse of what I love, but I can truly appreciate this for what it is, and it's a damn good beer. So cheers to the brewer. I'm not even going to sit here and spin my tires anymore because I can't really put words really well to this one. Only because it's kind of, yeah, it's almost kind of lemon cream sickly lactose. It's almost like it's got lactose in it or something because it is really smooth, really creamy. It's kind of a meringue lemony thing to it. I'm impressed. This being a homebrew is pretty amazing. So cheers to the brewer. Well done. 64F-RD2-M27. I don't know if you should call it a sour. Maybe by process or whatever else. I don't know that I'd call that a sour. Anyway, I'd be like creamsicle, maybe creamsicle sour. I don't know. Lemon creamsicle sour. Swing and a miss on this review, but cheers, well done, and I'll be back on the next one. Wow, delish.